What's up, guys? Calcio Basta here. We're here with Martino. We just wrapped up the Finalissima. Italy with the 3-0 loss to Argentina. Goals from, who scored? Lautaro,
Dybala,
Di Maria, Dybala at the end. Yeah. So,
I mean, that was expected. That lineup sucked. They didn't even try to win. I don't even know what. Like, if you go in a game like this, are you trying to win, or are you trying to experiment to try and get back and win tournaments? Because they didn't do either.
bro, we have.
That's not. You can't start Belotti and the same guys that have done nothing. Bernardeschi, like.
I mean, Raspadori I was fine with, but that's
okay.
Bernardeschi and Belotti, like, just play Scamacca from the beginning. Give the guy 65 minutes.
The midfield was fine, except Pessina. Probably start Locatelli over him.
Bro, at the end of the day, it's the same thing like when we failed to qualify for the World Cup. I did a video with Dan because we watched the game together with Vital. It's the same thing. Italy has a long way to build. Like, we thought that we were back with winning the Euro. It was a cool little moral boost. We still have a long way to go, man. We have easily. I think that we're putting back. I think that we're put back minimum 3 years to be properly back.
For me, it depends on, like, I mean, there's like, for me, it's just a striker, and who's Bastoni's partner. Yeah, I think the fullbacks will be fine for the next two tournaments, the major tournaments. Di Lorenzo and Spinazzola should be okay by then.
If Spinazzola can return to what it was.
And then, but also the kid that Dan loves, I think Empoli, right? The left back.
Oh, Parisi? Is that
Parisi. That you guys are.
Or is it Ricci?
I think it's Parisi.
Well, one of them.
Right. Well, either way, like, they have some guys, but I'm not confident in any of the strikers.
We've had such a steady back line for so long. Like,
I think, like, 3 years. I think Bonucci maybe for the next Euros.
Bonucci for the next Euros. Bonucci for the next Euros could have like a Chiellini role. How it would be like the last.
He's gonna have to alternate with. He has to alternate with someone. You already have a left-footed one, but the other guys that are pretty good are left-footed.
I know that's the problem. And
Romagnoli's not gonna start.
No. Everyone talks about this Federico Gatti guy. How that Juve just got that apparently.
Cremonese.
Where did they get him from?
Serie B.
They bought him like 8 mil, right?
Yeah.
He's in Serie B.
They said that he's the Chiellini with Bonucci's feet. And did Ukraine win today?
Sure. So he's supposed to be the best center back of all time, or of his generation.
He's gonna be the next.
He's supposed to.
They're making it sound. Yeah, they're making it sound like the dude's gonna like resolve everything.
How old is he?
For
21.
Like 23, dude.
I'm sorry. He's not even like. I'm not even trying to bring in Milan into this, but he's not even better than Kululu, who's 21.
Yeah, look at him.
And he's starting at Milan. And this guy's 23 in Serie B, and he's supposed to be that good. I'm not saying, like, defenders take longer to age.
But also, you can't just bring him up to the national team and expect him to be, like, productive.
No, bro.
Federico Gatti turns 23 this month. He turns 24. He turns 24.
He turns 24, okay.
Well, 24.
So he's already in his mid-20s. He's older than all of our star future midfielders.
Yeah.
He's same age as Barella, by the way.
Barella's been doing
I'm not worried about the
midfield
midfield at all.
No, the midfield
going forward. I think
Verratti's still very good.
Look, our biggest issue is going to be, personally, I think Italy breeds defenders. They breed midfielders. Our biggest struggle is going to be at the 9, because since Balotelli, the real 9 that we had was Bobo Vieri. None of these players that we've had have even filled it. Luca Toni was good. Toni was good, but like the best 9 that Italy's had in a while was Bobo Vieri. Then after that came Balo. Obviously, we know what happened with Balo. And the fact that it's 2022 and Balotelli is still even relevant.
Immobile.
Dude, Balotelli could still, we were saying it before, like, he could really still... Sorry, like, I know this is a triggering thing for people.
No, he could.
But, like, he's better than Belotti.
He's better than Belotti. He will give you more than Immobile. He could be a spark. But it's sad that we're in 2022 and Balotelli's still plastered... Like, you still think of Balo when you think who could resolve the issues for Italy at the 9.
Well, they don't.
It was 10 years ago that Balotelli was properly in his prime.
The country doesn't produce or play a style that produces attackers.
Yeah.
They don't the way Milan and like Napoli were playing for years. Recent Milan and like the way Napoli were playing for years. You produce guys like that. Who the hell, like, the way Juve plays is gonna produce a great attacking player? Yeah, it's not like that. The way Chiesa was for Italy is twice the player he was for Juve. I'm sorry. Just the role they put him in
system,
is way better Because even at Fiorentina too, they played him as a wing back.
Yeah,
he's a great finisher. Look how he finished with both feet, and you have him playing as a wing back. You know how dumb that is?
Well, that's another thing.
That's the thing. In Italy, it's like in Italy they don't play players to their strengths. They play players to how can they help the team the most.
And then you develop bad habits.
And that doesn't help the development of the player, especially if they're very young. That's
what we were talking about too before. Like, his is not a guarantee to return the way he was, and he's still young.
Not at that work rate. Hell no.
He's not guaranteed to ever come back the same way he was in the Euros and like leading up. So that's another scary thing. Like
Zaniolo too. You said that's off 2 ACL injuries.
Who knows about off the field issues with him? So
I don't know about that.
They said something about how Zaniolo left the training ground because Zaccagni with Chiara nasty, but he made a post. Obviously, he's gonna come out. He's gonna say it was his ankle or something.
Ankle injury.
They say injury.
That's not the reason.
But for me, it's like I don't know if you guys believe in this, but when Milan and Inter suck for so long, these guys don't go to like the higher level challenges like some of these Italian players. No. They're playing at like no offense to Roma or even like Lazio. Like if you go to clubs like that, you're not competing and playing in the toughest of things on a consistent basis. Like it's a smaller competition. Napoli, I mean, they did great with Insigne, but how many Italians did you guys really have that were that many great Italians? Jorginho, he did a great job with.
That's it.
Exactly. So like who's getting them? It's just Juve's just developing.
Going forward, you can say, look, I know a lot of people will argue about this. There's many people that we know that don't like Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo for me is going to be...
He's perfectly fine.
Di Lorenzo's fine. There's a lot of people have differing opinions, but that's
he's
the
guy
right back
for this
you can't
cycle
touch.
of Italy.
You can't touch him.
I think he only had one bad game. Doku was destroying him. With the Belgian game. But that was the only thing. But like he holds his own. He's the best... he's the best right back in Serie A. I'm not saying that's like the greatest compliment because I don't think there's much competition.
Yeah.
Who's better or close?
Well, definitely not an Italian. Like he's definitely the best Italian right back.
Darmian.
I mean, he had a good year, but still, like overall.
Not you, but what's with Milan fans saying why doesn't Calabria get a shout?
Because they just well, I think he deserves like a spot on the squad, but I don't. He
could get called up, but there's no way he's gonna start over Dilo unless Dilo literally breaks both his legs.
He's not even much better than Florenzi right now.
Yeah, Florenzi's passes.
Calabria was the weakest link on the team.
I'm happy for him though.
Florenzi still does the job, but he's not going to take Dilo's place.
Well, when he was okay, so that was the good point that's brought up was why was Florenzi starting for the national team when Calabria was there and Di Lorenzo was hurt at the time. He was hurt during the tour.
He was.
So they were like, why doesn't Calabria play at that point? Honestly, like Calabria was terrible against the match against Napoli. He was awful. He was the weakest link for Milan down those stretch of games and. Honestly, I don't even think he deserves to start next year. If they go and get Botman, you play Kalulu right back. I wouldn't want. These guys are Milan does a bad job at developing Italian players. They did a good job with the goalkeeper, but he's an insane talent. And Tonali, that's it. Who is it? We have nobody. Yeah. We haven't developed anyone that's Italian.
This game today showed us, though. I swear, I cannot wait for Di Maria to be playing for Juve. I hope it doesn't fall through.
I think it's great for.
I hope it doesn't fall through, man.
For half a season. It works.
Yeah.
Because I think Chiesa is back in January 2023.
Well,
he's not. You don't play him. You don't play him.
No.
It's stupid.
It would be stupid if he's playing. The people saying, "Oh, why? How is he going to be back by January? What's wrong with the Juve doctors? What do you do? Literally, like it's not
because these people are such morons.
It's not normal. It's not normal to come back after 5-6 months after an ACL.
That's why Zaniolo got hurt. First of all, And even if it wasn't the opposite knee, they rushed him. And hit him with the national team
and he got hurt. People say, oh, but Ibra did it, Baggio did it. Baggio was at the end of his career. Ibra's at the end of his
career.
Baggio
also got hurt 30 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Totally
when they can't solve injuries like that. You tear your ACL, they chop your leg off in the 70s.
Dude, the operations that they used to do.
It was bad.
Like literally incisions from here.
They used to never have like anesthesia for that.
I literally have just... It looks like someone with a crayon and just wrote it.
Yeah. They do a much better job now, but I think also like some of the talents are just overrated. People just don't want to admit it. They're really not that talented. Like the way some people talk about some of these youth products are ridiculous. Like
even with Gatti too, that we don't know anything about. Like now he's the second coming.
All these guys at Sassuolo. I think Raspadori is easily the best one out of all of them. Fratesi, why does everyone say he's the next best thing? Fratesi. I don't. He's talented, but he's not that good.
What are they even asking for him? They're asking for something.
Over 20 million, 20, 25 million.
I mean, in today's market,
Berardi wasn't playing today too. I just realized.
He
doesn't deserve to.
Berardi needs to get out of Sassuolo. He should have left Berardi. If Berardi doesn't leave Sassuolo, it's going to be the same thing with Belotti. Belotti needed to leave Toro.
Milan, you would take Berardi or Scamacca, no?
I would take Scamacca.
Because that's your right wing and your striker.
I would take Scamacca. I don't know about Berardi.
They're depleted at striker.
I know it's an upgrade, but it's like I don't think they like him for the way we play. He doesn't press well. He's not a good he's crazy. He's not a great dribbler
the work
too.
Rates are different, yeah.
The work, like no, like
That's
people would attack me, but like Bernardeschi is a better fit than Berardi is for that. I think they're probably gonna just go with someone.
Change of scenery, dude.
I think they're gonna go with someone that is younger and on the cheaper. I think they're gonna go get De Ketelare from Bruges.
Oh, I wish we would get
the number 10.
I wish Napoli would get
No offense, I don't think you can outbid us at this point.
He's huge.
How would we? You just won the league.
I know, but you know how it's been these past few years. You say one thing, it's like, well, you're disrespecting Napoli because we can't. It's like, no, I'm just being.
No, it's
like, why
logical.
can't I have a? It is,
well,
yeah.
We might have some money.
Martino, congratulations on Lionel Messi's Mickey Mouse Cup. He finally got it. All he needs is the World Cup, and then
people will still.
Donnarumma played well today, huh?
He did.
Good.
I thought he did. I think the only time he messed up was when he almost tripped on his 2 feet trying to get the ball. That was pretty funny.
He's so clumsy, bro.
He's such a big guy. He's huge.
He doesn't have the agility for that, and that's why his footwork sucks.
Yeah.
But with the ball at his feet,
and the saves make.
It's insane. It's insane.
But
that's why he can make up for predicting a shot though. He could be a tad bit late and he makes up for it with length. Yeah. And that's it. And the reactions are still great if he plays consistently. I don't know if.
We'll see. Too bad we didn't have Dan with us. So guys,
he's so pissed.
We'll wrap it up here. I know, dude. You have to freaking work. We'll wrap it up here. Latest episode of Calcio Basta here with Martino. We look forward to collabing in the future with all our friends.
Yeah, so just follow us on Calcio Basta TM on Twitter and TikTok, and then Calcio Basta on YouTube as well. I mean, the support recently has been pretty good. We have some ideas in the works with the summer coming up. Hopefully, we'll see some more of Martino in our stuff. And like Luke was saying, we're just gonna think out of the box. We're not gonna just leave it with some football, all the same stuff. So, plus, we appreciate all the support. It's been great.
Ciao, guys.
Thank you.